Okay, so this is day one. So it's an hour and a half, not an hour and a half, it's an hour and 15 minutes before sunrise. So I'm going to have a bit of a Dr. Huberman start to the morning. So first thing I'm going to do is drink a litre of water with a little bit of salt and maybe honey in it, so that all my body's flushed with some minerals and sugars, and I'm going to do a little bit of exercise and then have breakfast. So yeah, sort of like, and then I'm going to make the breakfast high protein, but then maybe I'll just perfect it over time. So I don't know if I'm going to stick to this breakfast regime, but we'll see how we go. So it's going to be interesting. But anyway, I'll keep you guys posted throughout the day and let you know how I go. I've got the glucose monitor on as well, and so it'll be really interesting to see the differences there too. But anyway, guys, thanks, and we'll speak to you soon. Okay, so here is my hydrolyte mix. So here we've got warm water, honey, salt, a pinch of cayenne in here as well. And I'll be sculling this first. And over here, I am making a beautiful broth with some leftover roast chicken from the night before. We've got beans and potatoes and just really nice, wholesome food. I'll be adding tahini into this a bit later as well, to just give it that a little bit more protein, and of course some organic buckwheat brown rice noodles. So I'm just going to leave that to simmer for a while. Then I'll be coming to, of course, gets plenty more fluids. Okay, so it's still day number one and it is 12:30 p.m. in the afternoon, and it's interesting because I'm not feeling so hungry, but I'm feeling really slow, and I think because of the heat here in Australia as well, and this is usually like a huge part of the day where I drink a ton of water, and even just I rode my bike down to the local grocer here to pick some things up to break fast tonight, and like usually I'd be going really fast, but it's just this very slow, very present. And it was interesting because what I was recognizing in it as well is that any emotions that were coming up just didn't matter. It's an interesting space to be in, and I'm hoping I might get some more clarity about that with Bodhi tonight when we break fast together. So I'm just feeling very, very slow today. As some of you might have noticed as well, looking at the channel that this is from, we are starting a podcast soon. So I'm actually a life coach, shamanic practitioner, and soul integration therapist. And I love the work. I love working with my clients, but I'm doing this at the moment for my own personal growth, and I'm hoping it's going to bring me the teachings that are kind of necessary to give me better language, or to just make my coaching even better, and help people get the results that they're looking for. So it's already been a really interesting journey. Breakfast was so yummy. And within 15 minutes of the sun coming up while I was cleaning up the kitchen, I found myself, I thought about food 3 times in the first 15 minutes. So I'll just grab a couple of dates and have a cup of tea while looking at, you know, what I can and cannot do during Ramadan and all of this kind of stuff, you know. So, yeah, and I was like, well, why would I do that when I'm drinking a cup of tea? And then earlier today, I nearly grabbed a glass of water to pour myself water because it's just such a big water time for me in the morning. So, yeah, I am feeling a little bit slow, a little bit foggy in the head. But yeah, I'm just taking it easy and just enjoying the pace of it, and embracing that. So it's been really, really wonderful. So I also wanted to show you guys. So I've been monitoring my blood glucose levels, and so I thought that perhaps it would go like right down into the red zone. I always thought that maybe I had a bit of low blood sugar, but when I started it yesterday before I fasted, my blood sugar went quite low in the evenings, but for the rest of the day it sailed kind of right through the middle, which is exactly where you want it to be. And so this is the chart here, and yeah, and so you can kind of see where it's gone up and down, up and down, up and down. So that was breakfast this morning. It was a nice big breakfast with all the things that I showed you previously. And yeah, so this has been the rest of the day, and this is me now where I'm at. So, and this has been the hour I've just been feeling a little bit like low on energy and just nice and slow. So I will keep you posted with all of that. I'm hoping that it will really balance it all out. I have heard that you get so much clarity of mind. So I do suffer with a bit of brain fog as well since the COVID days, and so I'm truly hoping that it's going to clear out some of those cobwebs as well. And yeah, we all want sharper, more focused minds, right? So yeah, giddy up. Thanks, gang. Speak to you later.